bad things everywhere. So it's Friday evening. My lovely husband and I have settled down at the dining room table.
Killed some ranch dip.
With an empty thing of leftover ranch dip that we probably finished a long time ago, but we're still scraping it. He just got back from work, I just got back from the grocery store, and we were just talking about our days. And I was about to tell what? That's true. I was just about to tell Grant something that happened to me today, and it's the most embarrassing thing I've done in a long time, I think. And I'm pretty much constantly embarrassed of everything I do, but this, it was like soul crushing. Well, the way I described it to Grant, I was like, I did something today. I did something horrible today. I was like really hyping it up, and I told him, it's basically like pooping your pants in high school. That is the feeling I felt. How can I put this down and like naturally tell you? I just don't want to hold the camera. You're gonna hold the camera. Are you gonna breathe deeply through your nose? That's what Grant does when he records me. Okay, so this morning I was in bed trying to be a good person. I hadn't gotten up yet, so I hadn't gotten far with my good person attempts. But I was trying to look at emails because I'm trying to be better at that. And I saw an email come in, I don't know, some company, and they're like, are you a vlogger or a YouTuber? Are you sick of spending 5-6 hours editing? Blah, 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 whatever. It sounded weird. It sounded a little scammy, but I was like, what are they gonna say? I'd like to hear how this works. Like, how on earth can you edit someone else's vlog? Like, I know a lot of people use editors for their vlogs, but like, to me, a vlog is so like, it's a part of your life. It's so personal. It just boggles the mind how someone else can edit your vlog. So I emailed back. I was like, this sounds interesting. How does that work? I've never used an editor for my vlogs. It was like a 3-sentence email. I go to like something else, and then I see like bam, 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 like 5 emails come in really fast. A lot of things happening. And I was like, what was that? What did I just do? Did I just like engage with some kind of scam, and then now like my phone is infected? Like, I knew I should never open emails. I go back and I open it, and I realize it's a bunch of like out of office type auto emails that are coming in because this email that came in had been sent to a mile-long list of YouTubers. I don't know if they're all YouTubers, but I recognize some of the names. I was like, they weren't all just like beauty people either. It was like all kinds of people. Like, for some reason, this person was just like, we're just gonna email everyone, and not like BCC or whatever, the correct thing you're supposed to do. And I didn't see that. I was that person. I was that person that replied all, and I died. I've seen this happen before. I've seen this happen to other people. And it's like very cringy to see happen, and everyone hates being involved because then there's a bunch of emails coming through and nobody wants them. And it's just a very bad experience to see, to be on the receiving end. But boy, did I not realize how horrible it would feel to be the one that did it. I just died inside. Instantly, my reaction is like, wow, I should reply all again. Like making fun of myself or something, like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I hate that I'm that person, but of course I didn't. Grant, you can respond. He's like silently, like miming emotions behind the camera, because like the moment he's holding the camera, he's gonna be dead silent. Grant, we can all hear you breathing. We know you're there. So I didn't do that.
Thank God. I mean, like,
because there's part of me that's like, it's almost worse to me for people to think that I'm unaware that I made such a horrible mistake.
It's shocking that nobody else made that mistake though, too.
People make that mistake way more than you think.
But it's not really your fault, because Google or Gmail, the automatic thing is a reply all.
Yeah, because I just hit reply. It wasn't, I didn't hit reply all because
right.
I thought it was just coming from one person, because it didn't show. It didn't show, there were no signs that it went to multiple people. I would have never done that. So I was just like, okay, so immediately I was like, the only thing I can do here is tweet about this, because I can't just feel this alone. And that is really the truest thing I've ever said.
Yeah.
It's like, you know that feeling where it's just suddenly like in a breakup or something, where you're just like, oh, it's all over, and you feel that horrible feeling, or you feel guilty about something. It's such a unique thing And then,
then
this girl that I actually follow on Instagram responded to my tweet and she was like, haha, I was on that thread. I was like, great. That's gonna be one of those things that like late at night, I'm gonna think about. I don't know. It's just, it was a mortifying experience.
Poop your pants online. Your internet pants.
Oh my gosh, I've just not felt that embarrassed in a very long time. I'm always just like at a low level of embarrassment all the time. And that was a big spike for me. But that's how I started my day. What about you, Grant? Tell me about all your success.
Happy Friday.
Yeah. Let's party. And then when I tweeted about it, a couple of people responded and they're like, oh no, this one time I was like complaining about my mom and I thought I was sending it to my sisters and it went straight to my mom. And I was like, okay, well, nothing like that has ever happened to me. Let's talk about something else.
And then what happened was I slipped because someone was mopping.
So looks like it was somebody's birthday. What's up, old man? So we are back on track on vlogs. We are in real time. I was a week behind last week, I'm sorry. And so I technically didn't vlog last weekend, but someone had a birthday. We did some celebrating. We did a lot of everything last weekend and I did get some clips. So happy birthday, Grant.
Wah, 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 wah.
Back for more. Oh, we got the run. Give it a review.
6 out of 5 stars. Delicious.
So that was a fun and exhausting weekend. I hope you enjoyed the Cliff Notes version. We're about to eat a whole host of leftovers because we've been having some food adventures this week. And this weekend is about to be an adventure for sure. We're going to our first transcendental meditation meeting tomorrow. I don't know how I feel. I feel excited, definitely. I put it on my vision board that I wanted to try that. And I kind of feel like Grant watched my vision board video and kind of just made it a to-do list.
That's what it is.
Well, it is kind of like a to-do list, but I feel like you watch it and you're like, all right, this weekend we're gonna do transcendental meditation. Let's go to church on Sunday. Let's clean out the office. And Grant's like, here's what we can do tomorrow. It's like the most supportive genie-like husband you've ever heard of.
It's just nice because we've been talking about like we want to be more productive and so I always ask you what you want to do and you say I don't know, but now I can just bored.
See,
I'm bored.
yeah.
I can just go to it's in the office. I can go down there whenever you say I don't know and I'll just point at something and say that's
well,
what we're doing.
I'm definitely more of like a ideas person and not so fabulous at the to-do list executing. I don't get things done quite the way he does.
Motivated to have ideas.
He's a little bit better at the logistics. There we go. That's true.
That's true.
I'm the idea guy, he's the logistics guy.
I'm not.
Zip it up. Okay, we need to stop.
It's the freaking weekend, baby. It's working.
Oh my goodness. What is this car you got me in today?
It's my new vehicle.
Grant had to take his car in because it was having all kinds of trouble, and now we're in a loaner. Every time I say a loaner, I think of The Mask. You know that part? It's such a like random part of the movie, but for some reason it made a major impact on me as a child, where they say the loner. Maybe I.
Oh yeah. It's like bring out the loner.
Yeah. Anyway, we are on the way to the bank. We are doing some bank stuff.
Yeah.
It's an exciting time. It's also the morning time, and it is so windy. This morning I woke up and the house was shaking. I guess I felt that a little bit in my last house. Maybe,
not like this,
but nothing like this.
We live in this like tall tower that's about to tip over.
Tall tower made of cardboard.
Yeah.
And yeah, it really did feel like, is this a weather situation? Like, I know we are much further north. Like, is this tornado zone? Is that a rainbow? I can't tell. Okay, we're back home. We did all of our banking things. We had Chick-fil-A for lunch, and now I am opening these godforsaken windows that make it so warm in here, and I'm recording a video. I'm recording the assumptions video. So if you haven't seen, I don't know, my Instagram story where I talked about it, or other people's videos, it's kind of like a Q&A, but you are addressing viewers' assumptions about you. And I was planning on doing a Q&A, and then I saw this video and I thought it was really cool, and I thought it'd be fun to do. And I've actually really enjoyed seeing all the assumptions come in, because everyone sent them to me through my Instagram story, and I'm excited to record this. But the lighting is weird. I actually tried to record it yesterday, but with the wind going crazy like it is, the clouds move really quickly, and here I am relying on natural lighting, and I'm not using all of the ridiculous amounts of lighting I have in this room. I know there are a lot of things I could explain right now, but I'm not going to because I need to record a video. But I'm about to do that, and I'm excited to do this video, and it should be coming out later this week, so keep an eye out if you submitted an assumption, or if you're just interested in my answers, because like I'm really answering the questions, like the big ones. So pray for me. Oh, Grant, you... No, I'm just kidding. These flowers are not for me. They are for Grant and I to take to our first meeting. What do you even call it? The TM Center?
Yeah.
This is an exciting adventure. Grant and I have been on a lot of adventures, but I feel like this is a whole different kind of an adventure. We are bringing flowers and we're bringing fruit, and Grant went and picked that up while I was recording my video. Oh my gosh, that assumptions video is going to be about 1.5 years long. I answered so many of them. I could not stop because, I don't know, I was on a roll, and that was actually a really fun video. I'm not the best at opening up generally, but when I'm asked, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can. I feel like I definitely made an effort to open up while recording that video. Okay, I'm gonna put this memory card in here. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how it turns out. I feel like it's gonna be the longest video on the planet, and I apologize if it is, but hopefully you get to learn a little bit about me, or a lot about me. I think that's what's gonna happen. Thank you for getting those flowers and everything.
Sure.
I like your choice. You got like rainbow flowers.
Rainbow.
I think those are cute. But I'm like out of breath. I feel like my mouth is gonna fall off, and I feel like, could you hear me answering those questions?
Some of them.
What did you think?
Well, they were good.
Am I exposed?
You're exposed.
I exposed myself.
You never have to answer another question again.
Pretty much, I answered them all. Almost all of them. Like all the big ones. All the ones that people ask like over and over and over again. So like I said, we're going to our first Transcendental Meditation meeting. If you've never heard of it, you can look up videos about it, or I don't know. I feel like I've known about it for years. I've heard about it so many times, and I've always heard it's just like this wonderful, amazing meditation technique, and it just changes your life in so many ways. And more recently, well, my interest was sparked again more recently, and I did put it on my vision board, and Grant luckily is also interested, and so we're doing it together. You don't necessarily do, especially the first meeting, together, and it's something that you generally do alone, I think. I mean, obviously I'm not an expert, but this is our first meeting, and I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be kind of weird. It's a weird thing. I've never been like a meditator, but I feel like this is something that I could do. I guess we'll just have to see. I'll definitely tell you what it's like. My camera battery is dying though, just in time when I'm about to talk about a bunch of things I don't know about yet. We don't really know what we're getting into, but we did watch this one video while we were kind of in the decision-making process, and this guy said, you don't have to believe anything to get into this at all. You can think it's weird or whatever and still get into it and reap the benefits. So I feel like that was the thing that I was just like, you know what? We should definitely try this.
Yeah, there's not a lot to lose.
The more we talked about it and the more we learned about it, we just, obviously we're doing it. Just a little mustard. Put a cup of mustard. It looks like something a kid would make. I want yellow and red in there. What if this is gross?
Every day she's plopping it. And don't forget the bacon. What's it baked for?
Oh, look. What's gonna... I made this for you.
Yum. Chef Leighann hard at work.
This is the audition for the cheeseburger shepherd's pie. I feel like this is gonna be good. It looks weird. It seems strange. It is strange, but I think it'll be good. Ooh, gorgeous.